From the beginning, we lived in a very bad neighborhood. I mean, people were getting murdered there, like once or twice a year. And my mom actually was attacked on an occasion there. And so, I mean, we just lived in terror for our whole lives. And she was working 2 jobs at that time, and she was also going to school, so it was pretty rough for us. We were home alone a lot. And so we were just, yeah, it wasn't a good place to be in right then. And so my mom heard about the Habitat organization. She hadn't heard about it before. And so I remember we submitted our application in a brown envelope because we couldn't afford the white envelopes back then. And we submitted it on, I think, the very last day that they were looking at applications. And so our letter's on the top of the pile. It's brown. Everyone else's is white. They're all done with the applications, but they say, let's just do one more. Let's pull one more from the stack. And so they pull ours out. And actually, the man looking at the application was actually one of my high school teachers. So he didn't recognize my name then, but they liked my mom's story. And so when they came and interviewed us, she thought he looked a little bit familiar, I think, and so she asked him about it. And yeah, it turns out that he was, yeah, one of my teachers. So, yeah, we were just incredibly blessed to all along the way. It was not just coincidences that got us to where we were. And we got our house really quickly. At the very beginning, it was only me working on the Habitat site because my sister was a year too young, and my mom was working all the time. So I was out there, I think I was at the minimum age, and I didn't know what I was doing. But everyone pitched in to help. They were incredible. And we built up our hours so quickly just because everyone donated so much time for our cause. And so we got our house very, very soon. It got us out of a bad neighborhood. And so once we got our own house and we got our own peace of mind, like our standard of living just went up incredibly. And yeah, so, and we had good neighbors. We had Hyacinth right beside us to kind of look after us while my mom was at work and at school. And so we were just incredibly blessed.
This was a great opportunity for Habitat. We met Whitney, and she was attending nursing school at the time, and Tom and Kathy were just starting high school. As they got involved with Habitat, they helped build other families' homes, and then, of course, helped build their house. And then throughout the process, even after this house was finished and they moved in, Tom and Kathy and Whitney continued to help build other families' homes. Kathy went on to graduate from Yale University in 2009, and Tom graduated from Mercer University with a degree in pharmacy in 2010, and now works as a pharmacist here locally. We'd like to believe that we had some small role in helping this family become successful.
My mother came here during the Vietnam War. She was a refugee here. It was a long journey here, and she had a lot of friends. She originally stopped in at Louisiana. And so that's where we originally stayed, and she met my father there. And my father was with the Air Force, so they moved around a lot. Eventually, we settled down in Georgia. But after the divorce, he wasn't paying very much child support. We couldn't really afford our own place. We were in an apartment after the divorce. So my mom, she got really brave, and so she went to school to be a nurse, and of course, she was trying to support us at that time, too. And she also put us in music, which also got us very far along the way. I play the violin, she plays the viola, and so we started playing with the Mercer Orchestra, I think, and that got us a lot of scholarships, and that helped out along the way too, because I went to Mercer, which wasn't cheap, so so the scholarships definitely helped me along the way. Habitat for Humanity, the best gift they gave us was just a peaceful sense of life. A place where we could be safe and prosper, not have to worry about our safety at all times. They also gave us good neighbors and also like the best friends we could have in life. Whenever I got into an accident a while back, and so I called up one of my old Habitat friends, and he came out and helped me right away. Sat with me for 3 hours in the cold and until I got on my way. But they've not only given us a place to stay, but a network of friends that I know will always be there for us, no matter what happens. I mean, my sister and I have just never been able to stop volunteering. In school, we've always had a minimum number of hours that we've had to volunteer, and I've never ever, been anywhere near the minimum. We've just always been everywhere. Habitat has just given us the desire to help people after seeing how much that we've been helped, because our life situation changed so much that we can't give back enough.